This is a guide on how to make your physique fit the female gaze instead of the male gaze and gain more female attraction based off your physique. So the first thing you want to focus on is you're gonna stop focusing on bodybuilding because you're most likely gonna unless you want to compete in a bodybuilding competition, you're gonna focus more on athletic building. So how do you focus on athletic building? The first thing you want to do is play a sport, whatever sport that you it interests you. The majority, the majority favorite, fan favorite sport is soccer. So maybe you play soccer, so you can play soccer and you can do weight training later in the day. And then now your physique is not going to be big and bulgy and stocky like a bodybuilder. You're going to be more lean toned, V taper, and attractive because obviously the survival survival mentality of a female is going to focus more on a body that can hunt, that can last long, that can that basically is suited for hunting and surviving rather than showing off power. And the only thing the only thing you have there is strength, and strength is not really going to help you in survival situation. It's going to help you, but it's not going to help you as much as being athletic and fit and able to move your body fast like an athlete. So you're going to want to play a sport. You're going to want to choose boxing. You want to choose, especially it's better to choose uh, a combat sport because you can protect her. She'll be more attracted to you since you make her feel safe rather than being the big bodybuilder. But when you get into a dangerous situation, you can't really defend her as you thought you would because you thought your big muscles would scare her away. So focus more on athletic building. But if you want to do bodybuilding, you can still attract. There's a certain type of woman that are attracted to the bodybuilder instead of the athletic, but the majority is attracted to the athletic build. So you're gonna want to focus on being athletic. But if you want to be a bodybuilder, it's up to you. I'm not saying don't be a bodybuilder. You can do whatever you want, but I recommend you to be an athlete. Okay. The second step is weights. Body, you see, you can do weighted training, you can do, or you can do calisthenics. What is calisthenics? It's body weight training, push ups, sit ups, whatever. Or you can even add weight to those exercises. I do calisthenics, so I have more endurance, more cardio, more stamina. That's the benefit of doing calisthenics. And also, you can do more impressive moves, more suited for military. Weight training is purely for building a better body. In calisthenics, you may not build it as good as you can build it just as good actually, but it's harder than when you're doing weights because weights you can look better, but calisthenics you can be more fit, lean, have more stamina, and also um, be able to do more things like you can if you a bodybuilder most bodybuilders won't be able to do a pull-up but they can do the lat pull downs, but a calisthenics person can do some impressive moves like a sitting planche or a handstand push-up or whatever. So you can choose any two of these, but obviously you can also do weighted calisthenics, which is even better because basically you're doing weighted training, but you can also do the amazing movements of calisthenics. So yeah, you can choose weights or calisthenics, whatever is authentic to you, whatever you like. Okay, the next step is a focus on the essential muscles. I'm gonna list out four: the chest, the lats, the back. The lats is this part here, this part, right, like on both sides of your chest. The abs. Everyone wants abs for a reason. so they can show them off at the beach. And your neck. Your neck symbolizes your power, and it looks better. It looks makes you look more masculine. And your shoulders. Shoulders were deemed the most attractive muscle for female. Why? Because it signals having wider clavicles and broader shoulders signals that this guy is an alpha male. He's big. He can scare off predators. Having a wider frame will scare off predators. Would you rather be scared of a chimpanzee, more scared of a chimpanzee or a gorilla, a big gorilla or a small chimpanzee? Both of them are equally as dangerous, but the gorilla is significantly more intimidating because of his appearance and his wide shoulders. Excuse me for a second. So, I'm going to teach you specific exercises to do for these specific muscles. So, we're going to start off with the neck. You're going to do yes next. You're going to sit flat on the bench. Then you're going to move your head up and down like this. Do it for maybe like a few repetitions at a time, a few sets, and do no necks. That's a simple exercise that you can do. If you want to go more intense, you can do the Mike Tyson neck bridges, but this is an advanced level, so you need to strengthen your neck enough to be able to handle the pressure of doing that and do it correctly so you don't injure yourself. Uh, you're gonna okay. The next one is abs. This was the most difficult muscle to get. What you have to understand is abs are made in the kitchen, not in the gym. You no, actually, it's made in the kitchen and in the gym. So if you're skinny, 10% body fat, but you don't have any abs, most likely your muscle is too small. So you're gonna have to work out, do sit-ups. You're gonna have to do ab variations. You're gonna lying leg raises, hanging leg raises, and this will make your abs more bigger. It's another muscle, just like your biceps, just like your shoulders, just like your chest. Your abs are just another muscle, so you're gonna have to train it just like a muscle. You're gonna have to do sit-ups. You're gonna have to do Russian twists. You're gonna have to do punching to the abs. You don't have to do punching to the abs unless you're a trained fighter. You can do that. So um, you're gonna increase the size of your abs. But you may notice you've been doing ab exercises. Oh, I've been doing ab exercises for so long and I still haven't got any abs. I still haven't got any abs. But this is when you need to stop. You're gonna start focusing on the kitchen part, the diet. You're gonna stop eating bad foods. You're gonna start walking. You're gonna start sprinting. You're gonna try and eat better. You're gonna stop eating before you sleep, 3 hours before you sleep. Depending on the time, if you work out late, you eat a lot before you exercise, and then after you don't eat at all. You eat you drink something. Um, you can I recommend you stop drinking protein shakes because they slower your metabolism, but you can still get abs. I still have abs even while I was drinking protein shakes back in the day. I stopped drinking now. I'm starting to eat more healthier. I look better, but you can still have abs even if you eat poorly. uh it's all about manipulating the body. If you want to lazily get a easy physique, I mean a good physique, then you can do fasting in the morning, and then in the afternoon you can eat a big meal, one meal a day. Fast in the morning, drink coffee, eat your food in the middle of the day, a lot of food, healthy food, or unhealthy food as well. Train in the afternoon and don't eat after that. Eat one meal a day, and you still look good even though you eat bad food or whatever. Excuse me. So you're gonna, for abs, simply explained, you're going to do ab exercises and you're gonna stop eating before you sleep and you're gonna eat better. You're gonna stop eating bad foods. Okay, the next muscle is the chest. The chest, this is the easiest muscle to grow. Simply push ups, do dips, and that's all you need to do to get a bigger chest. You're gonna start increasing the repetitions of the chest Or if you want to try to grow it more, you're going to start adding more weight. Be very careful. Start adding weight to your back with supervision. Do push-ups for a few reps. You're going to grow bigger chest easy. The next one is the lats. This one, I started training my back later. Well, I should have. I didn't know. I didn't have any pull-up bar. I don't have anything to deadlift. Nothing. Simply do pull-ups. That's all you need. If you can't do pull-ups, you do. Um, you're gonna do shrugs. You're gonna take the weight. You're gonna. When you shrug something off, you're like eh. You're like eh. You know what I mean? You're doing that the eh, but you don't make the weird noise. But you take the thing, the bar, you hold it down like I can't. Okay, you're just holding it down how you holding the grocery bags, and then you're gonna do one, but you're not gonna make the noise. You're gonna do like one, two. Mike Tyson used to do these shrugs. You're gonna start until you can reach 100 of them. I think you'll be able to do a pull up. If you don't have anything to do pull ups with, you can continue doing the shrugs, or you can take your door. You can have a door here. There's the door, and then you're gonna take the cloth. You're gonna take a thick cloth. You're gonna fold it. You're gonna put it over the door frame. You're gonna have something to stop the door from closing, and then you're gonna do your pull-ups there. Um, you could be worried your door might break. Try and use a strong door, or if you're at a low weight, maybe 70 kgs, 80 kgs, then your door will be able to handle it. Okay, your dog can handle the pressure from the burglars, but I'm sure they can handle the pressure from your weight. Okay, the shoulders, push-ups. Simply do push-ups, and you can do lateral raises. Okay, now the next step, the last step. Okay, the next step. This is not the last step. Second last step. Increase your testosterone. Testosterone is like your steroids. Is your steroids basically. It's what makes you a man. It's the hormone that makes you a man. It separates you from a woman. We all were women before we were born, but we became men. That's why we still have our nipples. That's why we still look like we still have female things basically. But the testosterone is a thing that makes you a man. So you're gonna want to increase it by getting sunlight, getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep, doing high intensity exercises, and here's a secret that I am gonna tell you. You're gonna want to buy some raw. You're gonna buy honey, but not specifically normal honey. You're gonna buy. It's called raw honey, natural raw honey, untampered with. You're gonna buy that. It tastes worse than normal honey, but it still tastes good. You get used to it. I love it because I when I first started drinking it, it wasn't that good, but it's now better. You're gonna want to before you sleep every night before you sleep, you want to drink 1 teaspoon of that. Then it's gonna make you it's gonna spike your luteinizing hormone, which is basically gonna give you more. It's basically spiking your steroid. I'm gonna make it simple. You're spiking your steroids, so then you're gonna start gaining more muscle and more results, and then you're gonna wake up with a brick. You're gonna wake up with a and you're gonna wake up with a pole in your pants. That's the good sign of healthy testosterone levels. Okay, so then the last step is be authentic to yourself. What is authenticity? You don't know what that word means. It means to do what you want to do what you want, do what you like. You can't be doing things for other people. I understand you came on this video to how to gain more female attraction using having a good physique, but it's always better to what are your goals? What are your aspirations? Do you want to be a bodybuilder, but you want to attract women? You can still be a bodybuilder and attract women. You can, if you want to be an athlete, you can be an athlete. If you want to have a lower, if you want to be more skinny, you can be more skinny. Whatever you want to do, do it. Because your body is not the only thing that attracts the opposite sex. It's your personality, it's your style, it's your habits, it's your mentality, it's your confidence. So this is just one of the few things that attract whatever you're a woman watching this video or a man, you can, there's other things that you can do to attract a significant other. So I hope you enjoy this video. Like, subscribe, peace, and I'll see you in the next video.